So we see that it's cut up here. I'm going to look for some scissors.
No, you can't be just framing the documentary maker.
Now, you've probably got flashbacks from last week where the piece of paper that a note was cut out from was planted in the corner of my desk.
Either someone's
That was not me.
Or you're the culprit.
Okay, these scissors are not my scissors.
Now, I don't actually think James wrote the note, but I think in this situation, he's the one who has stitched me up. And I know last week we spent a lot of time looking at handwriting, but right now, Pastor Katie, Pastor Jono, sus.
Suspect number 1, suspect number 2. Troll.
Me.
Both of you. I suspect both of you. It's definitely not.
Now, regardless of my suspicions, we had to spend some time looking at the handwriting. Now, off air, we did look at Mrs. Pope's handwriting. It's actually not like the note. Didn't get any footage of it, unfortunately. You're going to have to trust me.
Alright.
However, we went hunting to see what teachers we could find who might have similar handwriting.
Alright, doing more investigating into the note of the broccoli note. Let's look at Miss Crichton's handwriting here. Does it match up? Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Is there anything on here that students shouldn't see?
No, it's just mentoring.
Okay, let's do a bit of analysing here. This is...
Unfortunately, Mrs. Crichton's handwriting was not similar to the note. So we kept looking.
What's your broccoli stories? Hate it?
No, I love it.
Love it?
Yeah. Really like it.
Okay, Mr. Taj. Mr. Taj likes broccoli.
Yeah. All vegetables.
Mr. Taj did like broccoli. But what was suspicious about Mr. Taj was that he would not give us a handwriting sample. He would avoid the question and just keep telling us about broccoli. I thought Mr. Taj was pretty suspicious, to be honest.
No, big no. Okay.
So we went off to confirm the neatness of James's handwriting, and lo and behold,
Mr. Limbeck.
what can only be described as a suspicious-looking character eating a pear. Mr. Limbeck.
Have you seen an alleged note in question? Oh, you don't know what we're talking about. This makes no sense to you then. There's a note about broccoli that was given to Megan. Do you want to see said note? Here we go. Because I've been accused.
That makes sense.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
You know about it, and I don't, so...
I just assumed everyone knew about it.
Look, to be honest with you, things are getting pretty weird. To me, everyone is pretty suspicious. There's conversations being had with all of us behind each other's back. Look at this, Pastor Jono talking about me, it seems. I don't know. I don't really know what to believe anymore.
This is in the proverbial pudding.
Okay, here's the accusation. This is my handwriting on the left. Chapel plans. This is the alleged note.
Alleged note. It's 100% a note.
I guess it's not alleged, really,
It's
is
not
it?
alleged.
It's just a note. Okay, so there's a note. Does this handwriting look like this?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. It's different.
Clearly different, and I'm not the only one to say that. Pastor Katie agreed.
But there's letters that are very different. So I'm convinced it wasn't you.
So let's get another look at the writing. You're convinced it wasn't me.
Yeah.
So she reckons it's not. I've been absolved.
The T's are different.
So like I said, super confusing. So let's take some time to go over what we actually do know. The person who wrote the note, being currently acted out by Mr. Scotter, sits there, writes the note somewhere. We know that it was written on a piece of paper, but the writing was actually very messy. We know this person grabbed some scissors and he cut the note out, and then he somehow got it to Miss Kazali. He takes it to the staff office, looks around, sneaks around, and drops it in Miss Kazali's pigeonhole just like that, and vanishes seemingly with no witnesses that we know of. Meanwhile, Miss Kazali is just living her life. Another day in the staff room, walking to her pigeonhole, see if she's got any mail, and lo and behold, a letter. And Miss Kazali is gobsmacked. That's what this whole documentary is. I've received the instructions to go and visit the PE office, which I will be doing right now. I don't know what's in here waiting for me. I'll keep you posted. You're live. Okay, what is this?
We found a second note
A second note?
to James.
To James? That's very neat.
It's different handwriting, isn't it?
This time it's from Miyagan.
Okay.
And totally not Jonathan.
Miyaga.
This time it says Jonathan, not Jono.
But also, Braden,
Right.
Pastor Braden,
Look,
wrath of God, potential
What does
suspect.
this one say?
It's from the same.
I'm not going to read this one out to you. You can pause it and read in your own time, because I'm kind of sick of these notes. But I really want to figure out who this is. So come back next week, and we'll see how we go.